Discuss this now with Sami Nader, the director of the Levant Institute for Strategic Affairs. He joins me live from Beirut. Thank you so much for being with us on the program. Now, we are seeing a slight increase in support, I think from 19 senators in total, to stop weapons sales to Israel. Talk to us about the significance of this increase, but more importantly, if it'll change anything.
I mean, this is very symbolic. It's true that the chances of this resolution to pass are not very high, especially that it requires the majority of both houses and not to be blocked by any presidential veto. However, it's unprecedented. Someone who's presenting this resolution to stop arming Israel and giving the history of Israel and the relationship between Tel Aviv and Washington for over 4 to 5 decades. This is unprecedented. In my knowledge, no one has come up with such a resolution any time in the recent history. So, and this today, I mean, it will be a test and to show the scope of discontent, mainly among the Democratic Party when it comes to Mr. Biden policy in supporting Israel and the way the U.S. administration is handling the Gaza war. For the last months, I mean, despite Washington warnings to Israel to meet certain standards when it comes to supporting Palestinian population, nothing has been achieved so far on the ground. On the contrary, Israel is keeping pressuring the Gaza population, and namely in the north, without any regards to basic human rights and basic services the Gazian population is in need of.
Right.
So, as we said, this is symbolic, and this is as well a test for the Biden administration way of handling things in Gaza.
Right. I mean, it is being seen as a groundbreaking development within the U.S. as well, but there is still overwhelming support among senators to continue arming Israel and supporting them with all means. And by the looks of it, that support is only going to increase looking at the outcome of the U.S. elections.
Yes, definitely. First of all, both houses now tilted to the advantage of the Republican Party, and more importantly, the governmental team that Mr. Trump has put in place, whether it is at the level of foreign affairs, at the level of the CIA, at the level of U.S. representative in the United Nations, at the ambassador that was picked to represent Washington in Israel. All of them has one thing in common. They are very hawkish when it comes to the Palestinian right, and they are very bullish about their support, unrelenting support for Israel. And this does not bode very well for the Palestinian population. However, I mean, we may see surprises. We may see surprises because of Trump's own style and own way of handling problems. Let's keep in mind that the president in the deal, what we have been called the deal of the century, has accepted and endorsed the idea of two-state solution.
Right.
Something that Netanyahu is not, and Netanyahu and his team is not ready to accept. It's true that what they have been proposing in terms of Palestinian state, in terms of geography, in terms of location, in terms of capital, does not meet the basic requirement of the Palestinian people. However, the idea of a two-state solution has been put on the table and has been endorsed by the Trump administration at that time.
Okay, Sami Nader. Thank you so much for joining me here on the NewsHour and sharing that analysis with us.